on the way up to Interface on the North End Trail, and this is just a tiny little stream normally, but yesterday they had a lot of rain up here, and it's been really warm for the past 5 days, so it's above freezing right now actually, and things are melting. Here we are on the first lookout on Interface, and this is Adams and Madison. And swinging over to Mount Washington and then the Southern Presidentials. And over here is Wildcat ski area. You can see kind of the slopes. And that's Wildcat A sticking up. And then behind us, there's some clouds coming in. The sun is that way too, so it's hard to see, but that's like South and Middle Carter, the Carter Range. And there's, you can see a little bit of snow still left on these open slide kind of areas, but there was bare ground, surprisingly, for I don't know, like a mile in. Then it was kind of icy, and we wore spikes, and then at the end it was like really soft, unstable monorail, so we had on snowshoes. And then up here on the ledge there's no snow or ice, so we're gonna go up. There's another lookout point a little further up. We'll go there, and then we're gonna continue on and go to North Carter, which has a view the other direction into the Wild River Wilderness and towards Maine. So we will not be getting this nice view of the Presidentials. We're about 2/10 of a mile from the intersection of North Carter Trail with the Carter-Moriah Trail, and we just came around the corner out of like evergreen trees. You can kind of see them back there. And it was sunny and beautiful. And as soon as we got up into this section, we're in the cloud. And the trees are not those little ones. And they are all covered in, I guess, rye mice. I didn't even get close to one without post holing this thing right here. You can see it's just got a coating of ice. And everything that's in the sun is melting, so it's kind of raining a little bit, because it is definitely above freezing, which I'm glad about. This is a section of trees that are covered with some rye mice, and I just think it's really neat looking, and I wish you guys could really experience it. Look at that. It's so, I want to touch it. Off like, oops, sorry. It's just ephemeral. I bet if it warmed up 5 degrees it would be gone. It's pretty warm out. We are, I think, just yards away from the summit of North Carter, and this is an expansive view into the Wild River Wilderness and into Maine. And of course it's shrouded in clouds, but it's sunny right where we are, so go figure. Maybe when we come back we'll be able to see something. But we would have a nice view of the Bald Faces. I'll probably be a little bit more like over there. I think North Kearsarge would be down on the left. Oh well. I'm sure we would be able to see Old Speck and the Mahoosuc Range. Oh well. Next time. Spot having lunch and it was just clear. And now it filled right in again. Darn it. And then over here it was also clear. You could see like really snowy trees and a mountain right there. Well, I guess I won't even post this one because there's nothing to see. We are descending North Carter Trail, and I think we're going to come to a little spot right here where we'll have a view of Mount Washington. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. I had one further back. Yeah, I guess not. But you can see the trail in pretty good shape if you have on snowshoes, which we do. It's quite soft actually, and there are a lot of post holes. Even on wearing snowshoes, we were post holing up in the ridge a little bit. It's really very soft. But it feels good to go downhill for a little bit. And the presidentials, I thought maybe we'd get another peak, but I don't know, we're coming up to a clearing. Let me see. And so far today we saw a group of 3 people who were heading just up to Intface. They only had microspikes. We saw a couple who I think were heading to north like we were, but they turned around right after Intface. They only had microspikes, and they were post-holing all over the place. Oh, there's the presidentials. And they got to a point where there was a really sketchy water crossing, and I think they decided to call it a day, which was wise. So they turned around. And since then, we saw one couple coming down from the Carter Mariah Trail. And they were wearing snowshoes, and we actually recognized them from our hike on Hale. So it's a small world. And then we haven't seen anyone else. We just heard some people as we came back to the junction with this trail that were going out towards Middle Carter, but we didn't actually see them. And I can tell from their footprints they're wearing snowshoes. So that's good. We're near the bottom of South Trail, close to the Dodge Camp Cutoff, and as you can see and hear, there's a lot of melting going on. There's a lot of runoff. We have to cross this right up here, but I don't think it'll be an issue. And if you look out in the woods, there's like no snow down here. A little bit where the trail is, but everything else is pretty much gone. It's running.